Imitation can be the sincerest form of flattery. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Welcome to the Heartland Pioneer brand spanking new 17B. You're looking at 20 feet, 11 inches, well, a shade under 11 inches, maybe a cricket hair under 11 inches, and you're looking at 3,064 pounds, can easily sleep 5. The 17B is highlighted by the queen size bed going east to west up front, dinette as well as kitchen with sprayer, roof mounted AC, and twin bunks in the off-camp corner. Let's start right up front. So in the front area, which is right at the front cap, this is where you're going to find your queen size bed. Now you do have that kind of bunk series style mattress here because this is a entry-level RV. This is, if you've never RV'd before, you need something lightweight, you need something small, you just want to get up off the ground for tent camping, the 17B hits the sweet spot. And as Pablo Picasso once said, or possibly said, good artist copy, great artist steal. The 17B layout was so popular, it became the #1 selling RV in America. Families realized you could sleep 5. So if you got the small kids, you got the teenagers, you got the ladies' weekend getaway, the guys' weekend getaway, the dogs, whatever you want, the 17B pretty much checked the boxes for everybody. Here, entry-level Heartland version in the Pioneer line. So I have my storage shelf up top, nightstand space over here as well. I would like to see a reading light. So if you do pick this up, I would suggest getting those sticky lights, those little push lights you can get up there, or do like my grandma did and get the clapper lights so that when you wake up, you clap and it cuts on. You do have the Teddy Bear Series mattress on this one as well. I would get a topper if I were you because this is comfy. But if you're going to be spending long weekends out, just get yourself a topper mattress. And you have storage underneath. Pretty good storage space too. So if you have the baskets for the dirty clothes or even the baskets for the clean clothes, since you don't have a ward or a traditional ward style space up top, that could be your answer there. Also, I got to just minus the lights, but I still have enough room where if I want to sit up and read, I can sit up without hitting my head on the lip. I really like that. And for my entertainment, LCD TV mounting bracket located right here on the campsite wall with cable or satellite connection and 110 outlet. But up above this area is where I really like the upgrade that Heartland and the Pioneer folks came in with. You got the Furion 8K roof mounted AC with filter. I like this because you have the quick cool dumps. Also has the strip on it so you can just do the fan if you wanted to. But it does a good job of cooling, actually does a better job than the side mounted ACs. Now let's take a look at this living and kitchen area. Now the midship of the Heartland Pioneer 17B, the living and kitchen area, is highlighted by a dinette that doubles as a sleeper. You got some storage space, a fireplace, as well as a kitchen area with something special you're probably not going to find in other entry-level slideless bunk models. So let's start right there. Campsite, I got my oversized window, which also opens to give me some additional breeze coming through to go along with that light. I have the shades there if I need to break it down, or just, check on the kids as they're playing on the campsite. The Capital 2-burner grill located right here, all on top of your countertop. Now, this is a T-mold, so just watch for water permeation around these edges. If you want to seal it, by all means, give it a shot. But your sink, you've probably seen this setup if you've checked out other slideless entry-level bunk models. What's unique about the Pioneer? They actually give you a pull-down sprayer. And I got to tell you, for a smaller sink, this is nice because as you're cleaning stuff out, you can get down here versus having it splash up and go over the top. So I like how they added that in. Plus the decorative backsplash looks pretty good and matches that light and dark theme you see throughout the coach. I got the shaker style cabinets with the brushed nickel pulls there. I got a 5K BTU fireplace. Now this is your heat source, but I will tell you now, that does a good job of knocking the chill off the air. But this is entry level, you're aluminum sided with that kind of R7 style insulation that you have in your home. I wouldn't take this 4-season camping because it is entry level, but could possibly go 3-season depending on where you're at. Just use your common sense. If you're in northern North Dakota, 3-season camping there is going to be a lot different than it is in Corpus Christi, Texas. So use that noodle. Now, storage drawer here is on the full extension drawer guide. I got my microwave, which is a flush mounted Greystone, and my 3.3 cubic foot Everchill fridge freezer combo with a little mini freeze door up top. That is 12 volts. You can run it while going down the road. But on the off-camp side, where I have storage space here, I would probably grab some bungee cords and put them there. But I have a storage cabinet there, good grab and go spot. Good headroom too. I mean, you got good headspace inside this beauty. But the dinette, let's talk about it. This does reduce down into a sleeper. You do not have storage underneath the dinette. And as you can tell, as I'm sitting here, it probably would be a little tough fitting 4 people inside this inside this area of the RV. But if you got the smaller kids or you're the couple and you're bringing the dogs, I think it'll be just fine. Once again, if you've never been in an RV and this is your first one, this space will be absolutely fine. Add that to the fact that it's also kind of fashionable with the light and dark. Check out these cushions, man. So they're plush and overstuffed. You got the white here with the texture pattern and the black there. Matches the theme inside the coach. It even doesn't look bad with the color scheme that we have on the cabinets. But this type of material that they have here is upgraded. So you won't really have the kind of sweat sticky on it if you do use it for a bed. Just know that you can't fit 2 people there. Just FYI. Okay, now let's take a look at the bunks and the bathroom. Now for your bunks, you got single over single or twin style bunks over here in the off-camp corner, highlighted by some storage underneath, 200 and 275 pound weight capacities, and a rear bath. Now the Teddy Bear style series mattresses with that fuzzy top, those are good. But I like how Heartland has switched over to this actual cloth style material that doesn't have the fuzzy, because it also kind of helped with sweat a little bit too. You would get really hot on those. But get a topper for it. You'll be fine. 200 pound capacity on the top, 275 capacity on the bottom. Plus I got a storage space, and your lights up here have a USB charging port in them. So if the kids need to bring their phones or the tablets, you can pop them up there. It's also a great spot for an adult because it's 200 here, 275 there. I wouldn't want to sleep up top because I might just be a couple pounds over 200. Last but not least, on the interior of the Heartland Pioneer 17B, I'm here in the rear camp corner inside the bathroom. Solid door separates this area, highlighting high-rise plastic bowl with a foot flush and, of course, your shower. Now, I got plenty of room right here. 6'2", 225 pounds, plenty of room in this area. Where are you going to find a little bit of the room lacking? Well, it's going to be standard with most entry-level RVs. It's going to be in the shower. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So I got the tub surround. I am a fan of this because the high edge not only gives me a shot to actually have a bath in here, but if I need to clean the dogs or the small kids, I'm not going to have that water spilling out over the side. I got the upgraded brushed nickel features on my shower controls, as well as my upgraded nozzle. And I got a vent and fan, which is going to help me with the headroom. But that is where you're going to be a little bit cramped. Now I'm 6'2", and as you can see, yeah, my head might be touching. I'm just a little cramped over. But if I've been tent camping the whole time, this is my first RV, I'm okay for that trade-in because I have my own cleaning area to take a shower in. Just me. Now let's go take a look at the outside. Now on the outside of your Heartland Pioneer 17B, it's going to be highlighted by actual pass-through storage. I got an 8-foot awning, and how about 5 points of safety contact? What am I talking about? You actually got stabilizer jacks in the front and the rear. Up front's where you're going to find your manual tongue jack here, as well as a 20-pound LP tank. Do me a favor though, talk to your Camping World specialist, whether it's the tech or whether it's the sales specialist. Go ahead and see if they can upgrade this to the 2 20-pound LP tanks, because with a 45,000 BTU tankless water heater on this bad boy, those 2 tanks, you'll be thanking me later. Diamond plated rock guard to protect that seamless roof that we have going up top. Plus that single frame is a really good support for this coach. And remember, we're only 3,064 pounds dry on this. But what I really liked, a lot of times when you're talking about models that aren't even 22 feet long, you don't get pass-through storage. Here you got the magnetic door with the covered hinge for your finished off pass-through storage. Inside of there, you can also see a good shot of the timber core construction that the Pioneer is made of. I got the coating on my aluminum siding, the graphics looking good, 8-foot awning with LED light strip. I got the blackout door. I like this because a lot of coaches have gone to that tempered glass. Now, granted, this isn't tempered glass, but it looks like it and just looks good going down and set up at the campsite. Steel step, Dexter Easy Lube axle right there, my 14-inch rim, city water connection, fresh tank fill. That is the back of the hot water heater. So whatever you do, do not put a camp chair there. Don't ask me how I know. Rear stabilizer jacks, 4x4 sewer hose storage in the back. And we are also set up for backup camera here. And you see that arch in the ceiling with the rain nozzles? That's going to help keep the elements off the top of the coach and more importantly, off of you. Come around to the off-camp side. And right here is where we're going to see our terminations in the rear of the axle. Now you got 41 and 30/30 on your tanks. 41-gallon fresh tank, which is really good when you're talking about tank sizes, especially in a coach that's 20 feet, 11 inches. 30 gray, 30 black, also very good. Cable connection, black tank flush, as well as your retractable 30-amp cord. Other side of your pass-through storage here, and the info panel. This is where you come to see how much does this coach weigh. So for example, you'll see gross vehicle weight on this one, 3,866. Dry, we're looking at 3,064 pounds. For an entry-level RV, that family that's been camping, maybe they've been in tents for a while, they've seen how popular this style of RV was. The 17B, you've probably heard of it. This imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Everybody's jumping on the train because it's a popular and it's a good train. So if you got this close to you, come check it out. If you got the other 17Bs close to you, come check them out. If you need to find one close to you, rv.campingworld.com or just come into your local Camping World. Chances are you'll be seeing the Heartland Pioneer 17B sitting on a lot near you. But leave me some comments down below and let me know, if you're a first-time camper, is this what you're looking for? Do you know of that 17B style? More importantly, where are you going to take your RV? Because we love hearing from you. And while you're at it, click like, subscribe, and notify too. So the next time we do one of these, you're the first one to get it. Because you never know, get home from work, RV of your dreams might be waiting in your email inbox. I'm Chris Young for Camping World. Hope you enjoyed the Heartland Pioneer 17B. I'll see you soon.